Good morning vlog. Come spend a day with me in Montreal. I forgot how beautiful Montreal is. I haven't been here since I was in high school, and I remember the one main street being old and beautiful and very European feeling, but I feel like the entire city looks like that. Okay, so I have been looking for one of these fur headbands for a minute, ever since the whole mob wife aesthetic came in. So we just stumbled across this little fur shop in Old Montreal. This is the blue one. I didn't, or I guess the green one. I didn't end up getting this one, but I did get this in white. I just wanted to try it on, show you guys. It'll also look a lot better once my hair is down. I don't look bald, but I'm obsessed. It can also be worn as like a little scarf. So cute. I just cleaned it up for me, but this is the color I ended up going with. What's it called again?
Blue fox.
Blue fox.
It's a natural color.
So gorgeous. This is the store for reference. They're really knowledgeable. I'm so excited. They have really cute brands and curated pieces. Just finished lunch at Mignon. Yes. I'm probably not saying that very nice, but
an effort was made.
Yes, it was so good. I got the mac and cheese. It was definitely a treat.
I had the salmon tartare, also a treat. Do recommend.
It was so good. We're actually here for a work trip. So we had a workshop yesterday.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been here way longer.
I know. These last one, I mean, after your travel experience, it's definitely felt like a longer experience, but it's also fun to note that, you know, we've been friends for so long, and this is our first time meeting in person, so
this is so fun. We gotta like finally live out our little fashion girl dreams in Montreal and just shop around and have lunch and drink wine, and it was so amazing.
I know.
Okay, I just got back to the room for a minute. We finished up at lunch. We went to Mignon. We just stumbled upon it, and it was so good. The mac and cheese, so good. Just got back to the room for a little midday reset, but I wanted to show you guys this fur headband that I got. I have been wanting one of these all last season, but I didn't want to order offline because fur has so many different variations, especially when you order it online. You never quite know what the fur is going to look like unless you get it off of like Depop and it was pre-loved or vintage. Which this is. So this is like a little fur shop in Montreal, and they repurpose old furs. Like I said, this has been a piece on my wish list for a while, and I'm always gonna remember it from this Montreal trip, which I love buying items kind of like in place of a souvenir. I don't even want to put it on for you guys right now. It looks ridiculous because my hair is not down, but you get the vibe. And it can also be worn as a scarf, so it's like a 2-in-1. But yeah, it was a really cool little vintage fur shop in Old Montreal. I would definitely recommend checking it out. I'm gonna refresh, take a minute. I'm actually exhausted today. I had a really crazy time getting here. I'm here for work. I don't know if I ever mentioned that, but I work for a personal branding agency that is based in Montreal, but it is fully remote. So none of the team members have actually met up in person, and there was a couple of us that were invited to Montreal for an in-person work conference. So that was all day yesterday, and then I decided to just stay for the weekend and have like a little me weekend in Montreal, because like I said, I haven't been here since I was in high school. And I'm so glad that I chose to stay because I had a nightmare of a time getting here. I flew in from Florida. There was no direct flights from Tampa, so I had to fly into Houston, and once I got to Houston, my flight was canceled. So they, for some reason, rerouted me to Las Vegas, and I spent the night in Las Vegas. and it was the last place that I wanted to be. And then I took an overnight flight from Las Vegas to Montreal. I landed at 7 and the conference started at 9. So I had an airport shower and had to like put my suit on and run to this conference. It was kind of a nightmare, but I was feeling good at the time and now I'm paying for it. I'm really tired, but I'm making the most of it. The city is just so beautiful to walk around and spend some time. So I'm gonna relax for a moment. I do have to head over to Dynamite. I actually didn't realize that the store Dynamite's headquarters is in Montreal, and they just did a new store opening, so they invited me to go in and cover it, check it out, which I'm really excited for. Is being anonymous in a new city. Yesterday, after we were done with our conference, the company that I work for hired us a private driver to give us a tour of Montreal. So I got like the proper touristy tour yesterday, and it was nice revisiting a lot of the spots that I seen when I was younger, but obviously viewing them through a different lens. We started off touring the St. Lawrence River. We've seen St. Joseph's Church and where the original Hudson Bay Trading Company store was, which was really cool. And then we drove around the Westmont area and went to a viewpoint. The Westmont area is like a very affluent area, and the houses there were insane. It was so gorgeous. And then we drove through downtown Montreal. Our tour guide showed us like the main streets for shopping and whatnot. So it took us down St. Catharines, Crescent, and Sherbrooke Street. I have them written down. Then our driver took us down to Old Montreal, which is where we are right now, and also where the hotel that I'm staying at is. And then we finished off in Griffintown, where we met the rest of the team for dinner. Griffintown actually seemed really cool. It was like definitely a newer area. We went to Shea for dinner. The best meal I've had in a long time. It was incredible. Would highly recommend. Just finished up at Crew Coffee or Crew Collective. I forget exactly what it was called, but I know I got the sign in there somewhere. It was beautiful. It was a coffee shop and co-working space. Must go if you're in Montreal. It was stunning. And now I am in the vehicle and on my way to Dynamite. The lighting in here isn't great, but I picked out these two dresses to try on. I absolutely love this buckle detail. Oh, you know what? I just realized I don't think it's a dress. Maybe it's a romper. Nonetheless, really cute. Love the buckle detail. And then I have some coordinating sets in this fabric, and I just like it, especially for traveling. It's really forgiving and doesn't wrinkle in the suitcase. So let's try these on. I really love the material of this dress. I think it would be perfect for, I'm going to Spain next month, but I don't like the length. I'm 5'8", 5'7" and 3/4, and I don't like when dresses cut off at the ankles, so I think I'm gonna pass on this one, but I do really like material, and if you're a little bit shorter, I think it would be perfect. I did try this on and I love it, but they only have it in an extra small, and I would need a small, so I'm gonna order it online. Okay, this is hands down the cutest Dynamite I've ever visited. I'm gonna attach the mall location right here because I forget where I am off the top of my head, but it's brand new, definitely worth checking out. It's so cute. Okay, I am back in Old Montreal. I'm going to walk and get some dinner and then call it an early night. I'm exhausted. I've walked almost 20,000 steps today, and my flight leaves at 6 in the morning, so I'm just gonna call it an early night and go grab some dinner.